Do you have a sort of thesis on Europe? And I'm particularly intrigued by what would you have to see to want to do a deal in Europe?
So we don't have a thesis, I would say, and we don't have a thesis, quite frankly, on any particular geography. It's not that we would need to see something. I think it's just the reality of, look, to me, if we're going to be in Europe for real, at some point that means, okay, you have to actually have a team on the ground here. And again, given our structure, right, we have to do it in a brand consistent way, which is we couldn't just drop one GP in here and say great, here's your name card, go do it, right? We'd have to think about, okay, all these other ancillary operating functions, how would we support those companies? So, partly the reason why we haven't done it yet is not a normative statement on the attractiveness of the market, but it's literally just a practical issue, which is it's a step function in terms of complexity and cost and everything else to go do it. And at least right now, we feel like, look, there's enough running room where we are, kind of principally in the valley that, we don't need to go do it for right now. That doesn't mean we may not. But we've done a couple companies here. TransferWise is in our portfolio and Probable's in our portfolio. My general view on this market, on quite frankly a market like Israel, we've done a couple LATAM deals of late, is if we have relationships there and we know of stuff that's interesting, yes, we should go get on planes and look at those things. We're definitely going to miss the seed stuff, right? There's just no way. I feel very strongly that seed is a real local market, and there's just no way. We were talking in the room before. There are some firms apparently who are doing seed stuff. I'm not sure that we feel like we can do that in a constructive way. So by definition, we will be slightly later than that. But I feel like they are markets where, again, they're close enough to the U.S. in terms of at least cultural values and rules of law and other stuff like that you can kind of, I guess, dabble would be the maybe the word. Whereas we do feel differently about China and India, which is, look, I just think it would be very dangerous to kind of dabble in that market, right? As opposed to saying, look, we're going all in, and kind of we're going to put a full team there. And so, I don't know what will happen over the coming years. I would say probably in the near term, I would not expect to see us do material dropping new teams into new markets, but we'll kind of start to do some deals here to get a better feel for the markets. And then, I think over the 5 to 10 year period, it's probably more likely conversation for geographic expansion.